What's going on, everybody? I'm coming at you today with another video. What I want to talk about is food, and I want to ask the question, why do we categorize food with events? Example, I have a birthday coming up September 10th. I'll be turning 26. What do people get on their birthday besides gifts? They get birthday cake. Well, why is that? How come nobody walks up to you with a big ass head of lettuce or a big ass head of broccoli or lettuce or cauliflower or whatever with 26 candles in it and asks you to blow it out? Because nobody wants that shit. If you have the chance to eat broccoli or you have the chance to eat birthday cake, hello, you're gonna eat birthday cake. But the point that I'm trying to get across is that in our minds we make it to the point that you can't celebrate or you can't go out with family or you can't, every milestone needs to be congratulated with some type of food. Usually your family will go out to a restaurant. You graduate high school, you get your favorite restaurant. It's your birthday, you get your favorite food. Usually a lot of the big events in somebody's life are celebrated with food. And I was taking a shower just a little bit ago before I started this video, and I started to really think about that. Why is it birthday cake? Why? Because there's a big difference between regular cake and birthday cake. You don't what am I trying to say? There's a thought, and this is going to be a hard video for me, and I knew it was going to be a hard video because I didn't really know exactly what the point I was trying to get across. It makes sense in my head, but I don't know how to put it into words. It's like we've trained ourselves like animals, like pets. When you tell a dog to sit and he sits, you give him a treat. When you tell a dog to stay and he stays, you give him a treat. Well, that's what people do when we get a promotion at work, or when we get a job, or when we have a birthday, or when somebody gets married, or da-da-da, da-da-da. I can go forever. In my family, at least, I don't know about you guys, but my family always celebrates with food. I mean, we've had 2 luau's in my family. I mean, full-on luau's. People coming in, islanders coming in, flaming fire, doing the hula. I mean, full-on get-downs with 50 plus people, family, and everything like that. Like, that's just how my family gets down. No wonder we're all big, and everybody in my family is big. My little boys aren't big, and what I'm trying to do is I'm at a young enough age now where I can break that cycle and pass along that food doesn't necessarily need to be the only thing that can comfort you. There's tons of other things that can comfort you. Reading, which I recently started doing, and I don't read. I hate to read. And the reason I hate to read is I'm not illiterate or anything like that, but I know how to read. But I can read a full page, and then you ask me what it was, and I can't tell you because I don't retain that information. But that's a good way to cope with whatever you're dealing with. Exercise is a good, healthy way to cope with whatever you're dealing with. Talking with somebody. My personal defense mechanism, if I'm having a bad day, or I just got into a fight with a family member, or I'm, upset about something that happened at work, I would go to sleep. That was my thing, sleep. So, but a lot of people, and myself, we turn to food to comfort us, or to make us feel better, or to even bring up our spirits that were already high, because it's just something that it's something that our brain has instinctively taught us to do. Oh, you did something good, here's a treat. Good job. And I really don't want to be like that anymore. Today, if you go onto my Instagram, you can see what I made for breakfast. I've done the packets of oatmeal all day long. I used to do a full box. I didn't get fat off of candy and cake and chocolate and all that stuff. I got fat off of just ridiculous amounts of food. Because what I would do is, when I was a little boy, my grandmother would make me 3 or 4 packets of that instant oatmeal, and then when she would make me about 2 or 3 pieces of toast too, and I'm talking like I'm 6 or 7 or 8 or 9, like within those years, all of those years, and she'd make me all that food and a glass of milk, and then when she went away, I would go get 3 or 4 more packets, throw it in that bad boy, and then I'd go get like 2 or 3 packets of Pop-Tarts, which is 4 or 6 Pop-Tarts individually, and I'd break those bitches up and throw it inside there and eat that. And I was doing that every single day, and can you imagine how many calories I was taking in? It's just, it's sickening to think a child eating like that, but already at a young age it had been instilled in me that that's what you do when you want to feel better. You eat. I can't. It's an addiction, guys. Being overweight is 100% an addiction, and I personally, in my opinion, if you don't agree, I understand, I would put that up there with alcohol abuse, I would put that up there with drug abuse, I would put that up there with gambling, because alcohol, drugs, gambling, and weight can all kill you, get you killed, put you in mad debt. I literally have credit cards that are taken up just with fast food. Just with fast food. It's an addiction, guys. It's an addiction, and I'm so glad that I'm finally learning how to. It's almost like the Matrix. I've decided to take the blue pill rather than the red pill. I am learning how to conquer my addiction. I'm learning how to conquer the food and not let the food be a master of me. So, anyway, what I was talking about, Instagram. If you go on my Instagram, GARRETTOLSON_official. You can see what I made for breakfast today. I took a half a cup of whole grain oats, a cup of milk. I put that milk inside of a pan, a little bit of salt in there, and then what I did was I let the milk come to a boil, and then I threw in that oatmeal. While that oatmeal was cooking, it cooked in about 5 to 6 minutes. That's the way I like it, because it wasn't mush, but it wasn't completely solid either, so there was still some chew to it. But what I did is I cut up just one banana into a bunch of different slices, put that in there, and then I put 2 scoops of brown sugar on top of it, and that was my breakfast. And I'm still full, and that's how you gotta start. You gotta eat smart, if that makes sense, because oatmeal is going to expand, because what that does is it soaks up water. It's going to expand in your stomach and give you the sensation of feeling fuller longer. So oatmeal is definitely one of the staples that I have been introducing into my diet, and I will continue to eat oatmeal every single day, especially for breakfast, because that holds you over for such a long time. It gives you the good carbohydrates, it gives you the good nutrition that you need to get to your next meal. It's loaded with a ton of vitamins, a ton of good healthy acids for you. It is also a good source of fiber to help push everything out. It's just, oatmeal is a fantastic thing to eat, but try not to do the packets, guys, because that stuff's already processed, it's already halfway cooked and then rolled. What you want to do is you get the whole oats, like just the tubs, the cylinder tubs of raw oats, and you do it yourself. You want to put butter in there, put some butter in there, but remember, everything that you're eating, you're going to pay for. Now me, again, like I said in my last video, I'm so big and I'm so heavy that adding that 2 spoons of brown sugar in there is okay for me. It may not be somebody okay for certain people, but it's okay for me, because my body's still like, wait, you're supposed to be adding like 9 more packets of oatmeal in there, and you're supposed to be putting butter, and you're supposed to be doing this and that. What the hell, bro? Nope. I'm cutting that cycle, guys. Cutting the head off the snake. I'm done with it. So, those are the things that I'm going to be talking about every day. If I think I make something for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or snack, or if I think I have something healthy that I can share with you, that's what my channel is going to be about. It's just going to be weight loss tips, and checking in with you guys, letting you know tomorrow I'm going to weigh myself. Usually I don't want to weigh myself too often, because if you weigh yourself too often, you kind of get disappointed, because you put in the hard work and you think that you're going to drop 10 pounds when really you may have gained a pound, you may have stayed the same, you may have lost a pound, whatever. And the weight, the scale sucks. The scale is your worst enemy. So I'm going to try to weigh myself about once a week or so, but since I've been really kicking ass on this diet and kicking ass on some exercise, I want to see where I'm at just now. So that'll be my next update tomorrow. I love you guys. Thank you for all of your support. Thank you for all of the kind words and just uplifting me in these times and following me through my journey. If there's anything that I can do for you guys, just ask me. If you have any questions about certain types of foods or what you should do or this or that, ask me. I'll research it for you, and then that will be my next video. Sorry. Until tomorrow, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys later. Bye.